Hi Marina, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Where are you from?
Ukraine and you?
Canada. Which part of Ukraine are you from?
Center, Kiev.
Kiev.
Yeah.
How are things in Kiev now?
All fine.
All fine?
We can be better, but for now we have war, as you know. Yes,
I
some
know,
problems.
I know. Hopefully everything will be settled down.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful city. I've been to Kiev many years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
So
I've been to Odessa, been to many different areas. Yeah, so you're living in Dubai for a long time.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's very nice.
Thank you for welcoming me to your home.
No worries. Thank you so much for coming. Let's go inside.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. So, you doctor, and I have a question for you. What do you think about pollution in air? How it affects our longevity, and what do you think about this?
Yeah. So longevity is a science where you want to live longer. You want to live long, right?
Of course, like everyone, I think.
You want to live forever, right?
Maybe not forever, but I want to have long, happy life, of course. Yes.
Long, healthy, happy life,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Making sure there's no disease. That's the goal. And good question, because pollution does impact our life. Because pollution in Dubai is really bad.
Yeah.
And it is anything more than 2.5 particle matter. It goes in our lungs and it causes itchiness, sore throat. It causes eye burning. And also it leads to inflammation in our body. It makes us old faster. So people who are living in Dubai, so they are aging faster.
So your advice is move from Dubai to other countries.
Well, wherever you can, wherever there is a clean air, or you get the Dubai air cleaned, that's very important. So people should spend time, the community should spend time together to clean the air, because it doesn't matter, you're rich or poor. So the pollution is an equalizer for everyone. So rich person is also breathing the same air, the poor person is also breathing the same air. You may have the highest lifestyle, you may have a lot of money, but when you're outside, you're still breathing the same air.
Yes.
So it's a part of the community. So what we all should do as a part of the community, that we should all work together in the city to make air much cleaner, and this way we can all live longer.
How we can do it?
Well, there's multiple ways. We can cut down on our traffic. We can make a construction better, and we can have when people are traveling, so they can try to pick up more electrical vehicles. They try to pick up, try to burn less fossil fuel. So we have to go some change in our lifestyle, right?
Yes.
So, and when you do constructions, we also have to make sure we don't have dust particles going around, have certain weather patterns changing, to make sure we follow those patterns. So multiple things we can do together. Dubai is really good in cloud seeding. Perhaps some days cloud seeding could be helpful, because all this pollution then comes down. So we can continue to breathe cleaner air. So how does it impact our life is, essentially it contributes into depression, diabetes, it makes our skin age faster, we start to look old, and it contributes in many different things which we don't want this pollution to be happening, right?
Yes.
So how's the weather and air in Kiev?
I think it's much better because we have parks, we have trees, and we have greens.
Okay.
It's better compared to Dubai.
Yeah.
But of course, also we have fabrics. We have so many cars. We have also same situation.
Same situation.
Yeah.
So, but the air is more cleaner there. What do you think?
I think more clear because we have parks, and I think if city have many trees and green, it's much better.
It's a great suggestion. I think Dubai, we can plan to have more trees, and every other city should be more trees, because the trees do help us breathe better.
Yeah.
And they help us reduce pollution in the air. So I 100% agree with you. And because we want to live long, right? We want to look good all the time. So being a longevity doctor, focusing on make sure we live healthy and stay healthy the longest. So make sure we breathe clean air and drink clean water.
Yes, this is a good question as well. I want to ask you about water. It's very important, I know. And what is your opinion about water? How we can clean water? Because I know in Dubai also it's a big problem because water it's not clearly, like for example in Europe, in Italy, yes, people can drink water open just and drink. Yeah,
from the tap.
Yes, but in Dubai, it's also water not so good. So what do you think? Like some filters or how what we can do with water and drink clear and nice water.
I agree 100% with you. I do believe the water plays an important role how long we live. And in Calgary, in Canada, where we're from, so we drink water from the tap. We don't have a culture of drinking water from the water bottles. We don't have a culture where the water bottles or plastic bottles are coming in our homes. So we don't have a culture where the plastic is coming in our mouth. Same thing in Europe too, right? So people drink from the tap water. So I do believe, I think tap water should be the main message goes around in the city and also in the community in the wider GCC area. So the less plastic bottles we can consume, the better it is for the environment. It is also better for the health because there's something called microplastic. Have you heard that?
Yes.
So microplastics are bad for our health. So the more plastic water we're drinking, they go deposit in our heart, our brain, arteries, actually in the brain and everywhere in the body.
So you mean first we should buy water only in glass, right? Not in plastic.
Exactly. Glass water bottles are much easier, and try to have some water filters, like the air filters inside the home to breathe air better. Same, you can have water filters so that can filter out the water from the tap and try to drink that water better.
Maybe you can recommend some brands, like which one like the best one filter for water and.
Well, there are many out there. It's hard to say which one is recommended in that regard, but what is available in the region. But you can definitely see that takes away heavy metals, that takes away all the pollutants in the water. So if there is something that can also reduce microplastic, that's amazing. I have not come across anything yet in the water per se, but I do believe removing these heavy metals, removing these extra particles in the water which could affect our health, we can remove them very easily. The tap water becomes much safer. We don't have to drink water bottles because when we leave these water bottles outside in the sun, plastic goes inside. You know that, right?
Yes, of course.
So that's why I don't drink from plastic water bottles.
So that's why monks who stay in the mountain side, they stay in natural, drink water from river, and they can live 112, 20 years and like.
Well, they can, as long as a clean water there too, because rivers can get a contamination. So I want to make sure that water is clean to drink. There's no pesticides inside, no chemicals, and then it's better for us. And make sure there's no anything infectious that can make us sick. If you're going to drink a water from the river, so it could make you sick, depending on how clean the river is. So before that, make sure you clean the water. But it's very important. It's good questions. Water, air, if we don't have a cleaner of them, we are going to get old faster.
Yeah, like it's base, like air and water, and it's like two things like very important for our look good, for health, for everything.
Exactly.
And
So
of course food. Right?
Food. What do you think? What is good in food?
Of course, I prefer healthy food. I don't like fast food, and I don't sugar. Also, I just try to eat not much sugar. What do you think about sugar?
Well, have as much less sugar you can. I agree with you. Don't have too much sugar in your diet, and don't have any processed foods the way you're doing it. Have more fresh greens, vegetables every day. That's good for you.
Fruits, vegetables, yes. And also I have a question. Just a few days ago, I checked information about toothpaste.
Toothpaste, yeah.
Yes, like it's very chemical, and it's not good for health because when you clean your mouth, it's coming directly to your body, and it's chemical coming to your body, and like you should. It's very important to check.
The ingredient in the toothpaste.
Yes. What do you think about that?
I agree 100%. There are good toothpaste and bad toothpaste. It's very important to know that. But what I also recommend people is consider doing an oral microbiome, understanding the type of bacteria that is living in your mouth. If you don't have a good bacteria living in your mouth, that is going to cause some diseases, bad breath, and then you need to understand what is the right toothpaste for you. So like in America now and many different parts of the world, people are now looking to buy toothpaste based on their microbiome in their mouth. So which keeps their mouth healthier.
Yeah.
So things are changing, people more awareness happening. Thank you for mentioning. Not all toothpaste are good, but it's very important to understand. So
like you should check natural, yes, more like.
Well, I think talking to dentists is very important. Like we have a clinic in Dubai, Longevity. We have doctors who are expert in this area. I recommend people to go to Biolongevity Clinic. We have dental doctors there and talk to them and show them and talk about oral microbiome, how they can get the testing done, and which toothpaste is the right toothpaste for them. It's very, very important.
Because just I saw this video about Marvis. You know, Marvis, it's popular brand for tooth paste, and it's not a good ingredient inside. Just that's why this question come to my mind.
Okay.
I want to know your opinion. But thank you.
No problem. Let me show you something. There's something called the oral microbiome. This is called oral microbiome that bacteria grows in our mouth. So this is a special kit we have in Dubai clinic, so people can access that kit, Biodental, and it's essentially what it does. It tells us all the bacteria that are living in our mouth, and we can sequence the sample from a saliva, and then we can explain the result with our dentist. They can spend some time with the patient and explain them if toothpaste is the right one, and if they have any problem, any bacteria that can cause a cancer, or what they cause is gum inflammation or bad teeth. So we can get a lot of insights from it.
Okay, that's nice.
Have you seen this before?
No.
It's first time.
Yes.
Okay, well, always the first time. So Dubai does offer these opportunities, and being Biolongevity being the first clinic in the UAE to offer these special testings.
Wow.
You should get it checked out.
Yes, for sure.
You want to do it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So you should get it checked out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let me show you some nice beach outside.
Yeah, sure.
And then see what kind of areas
Yes,
outside.
of course.
Awesome. Marina, let me teach you some Hindi and Punjabi a little bit for you.
Yes.
What is this?
Chai.
Yes, in Hindi and Punjabi we say chai.
Yeah, we have same.
In Russian and in Ukrainian, right? It's the same thing.
We tell chai as well. Yeah.
Yes, there you go. We are very similar. In fact, chai was the first word I learned when I went to Russia.
Yes. So also I have a question. What do you think about chai, about coffee? What is your opinion about this topic? And is it good for our health?
They are good. It's very important to understand what kind of chai and what kind of coffee and when we should be drinking those things. It's very important.
Yes.
For example, if you're going to drink coffee most time in the morning, it is going to be help you live longer.
Yeah.
But if you drink to coffee later in the afternoons, it has no impact.
Really?
So you lose the positive impact at all. So if you don't have coffee in the evenings, have early in the mornings, you can have 2 cups of coffee, no issues there. You're going to live longer. Same way if you're going to have a chai, green tea is very important and has been shown to help live longer for us, longevity side. You can use a black tea, you can use a matcha, but somehow green tea felt to be superior. But there's something I want to teach you.
Yes.
That never use tea bags for drinking tea.
So you mean better use tea without any packs, like leaves, right?
Exactly, fresh leaves are important. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because the tea bags have a microplastics. So a lot of times they're made of plastics nets there.
And we put this plastic in hot water, so it's like very bad for our health.
Exactly, so that plastic goes into our tea and then we are drinking microplastics.
Yeah.
So it's very important to make a chai fresh from the leaves, and this way you're getting less chemicals in your body and you can help live longer.
And coffee we can drink only in the morning till afternoon, yes? And
Yes.
after afternoon better drink only tea and water, but
No, both things. I think caffeine in the morning is beneficial to help us live longer versus drinking caffeine later in the evening. So in the evening, people who drink it, they're not driving any benefit.
Yeah.
So when you drink or eat your food like a medicine, so knowing when to eat or drink is very important.
Yes. And the matcha, you know about matcha? It's good. Yeah?
Yes, matcha is a good tea. And again, timing is very important. Because this way, and plus it'll help you with sleep too. If you're going to drink these caffeine-based drinks later in the evening, you're not going to fall asleep.
Yes.
So
You will start to have problem with your sleep and other problem coming.
exactly, your gut microbiome is not
Yeah.
healthy, you're not feeling good.
Yes.
So that's why it's very important. Timing is very important. Have in the morning when you wake up, because you have a melatonin hormones are working, your body is adjusting to certain things that have protective and positive impact from coffee and tea in the morning.
Yes, thank you so much. Now I will start drink tea only with leaves, without any bags.
Yes, exactly. It's very important.
Thank you so much for your
No worries.
advices.
No worries. Do you want to walk on the beach?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go check it out. Let's walk towards beach.
Wow, very nice.
Look at those
So
birds,
beautiful.
They're so nice, so
Yes.
pretty.
Amazing.
In the morning, it was so peaceful here. There's no one on the beach, and you could literally walk all the way up there and go that big Arabian Sea. It's beautiful, beautiful place,
Yes.
and very calm and peaceful. Something I love about Dubai is this Palm Jumeirah is one of the best places on earth.
Yeah, so many beaches we have in Dubai, and also I have a question about this topic. What do you think about sun? How it affects our skin? How we can protect our skin from the sun? And
Well, sun is very important. What sun does it helps us get vitamin D.
vitamin D, yes.
We need that. It's a good.
Yes.
So we need to spend some time in sun.
Yeah.
It does give us that positive boost. We like it. Our body likes it. So it helps us live longer. But at the same time, too much of anything is bad. Right? Too much of love is bad. Too much of hate is bad. Too much of anger is bad. Right? So too much sun is also bad. So we want to make sure that we are not doing too much things. So if you're out in the sun, make sure you have a shade. You have some umbrella. Make sure you wear glasses to protect your eyes, because the UV rays that comes in and they impact the eyes negatively. So you want to make sure you wear a sunscreen, because if you don't have any protective sunscreen on your face or the exposed area of the body, it damages. It damages the skin microbiome. You know what is microbiome?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's the bacteria that lives on the skin.
Yeah.
So it get impacted, and it does makes us look older and age faster. Something I'll show you.
Yes.
This is our company's kit called Skin, a special kit, and it's called Skin Microbiome. So what we do with this kit is, so people can take this kit home, or they can come to our Biongevity Dubai-based clinic. So what we do is the first clinic in UAE to offer this special test. What we do is we take a sample from your skin. So we swab it a little bit, and by swabbing it, then we put a sample inside the tube, and then we sequence it. We looking,
That's interesting.
yeah. So we look for the type of bacteria that is living on your skin. Don't you want to know? Because that bacteria may make you look younger forever, or may age your skin faster.
Yes.
Because there are certain bacteria that do impact. Because sometimes we are using type of cosmetic, and if it's not a good cosmetic, it ages the skin faster. We get some rashes, we get some eczema. So it's very
Yes.
important to know the skin microbiome.
So and also you think for beach it's good time morning and the sunset time, like during sun very active, like from 12 to 3, it's not good to be at the beach. What do you think about it?
I agree 100%. I think whenever there's a high UV index, we should be in the shade.
Yeah.
We should not be outside. But we really have to make sure that we protect ourselves. And if the UV index is higher, so look at the UV index, then plan your day. You want to plan the evening or the morning, plan it based on UV index. You can access through Biongevity app. So when you download a mobile application, it's available in Dubai. You can see UV index right there. It can guide you, tell you when you should go outside. And if you're going outside, also AI will guide you to put a sunscreen. Perhaps take an umbrella, perhaps have some hat. So this way you protect your skin. It's very important. Do you know skin is your biggest organ?
Yeah.
There is. So you have to protect your biggest organ. So you start with the good skincare, start with knowing the skin microbiome, putting sunscreen, and drinking good clean water.
Yes.
Always drink 2 to 3 liters of water is very helpful to nourish our skin.
Yes. 2-3 liters.
Yeah, 2 to 3 liters.
Even 3.
Yeah. If you're healthy, you can handle 3 liters of water. So skin microbiome is very important. It changes time to time. It changes with the temperature, changes with how much pollution is outside.
Yes.
And if the bacteria that are growing on our skin, the good ones, if you don't nurture them, and they do get damaged.
Yeah.
And the bad ones come on our face. And cause a reaction, the face looks red, and have some eczema. So it's very important to know it. So you should try microbiome.
Of course.
And then you go to the longevity clinic, and you have a dermatologist there who and tell you what kind of cosmetics is good for you, is the right cosmetics, and this way you look younger forever.
Yes, for sure I will do. And you have so amazing, fantastic, beautiful house. Thank you so much for inviting me. And I am so happy to have a conversation with you. It's so interesting, and people should to know about it more. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming and getting to know Biongevity.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.